Greetings and salutations, Mega Wizard 79 here with another episode of Dark Souls. So in our last episode we took out Artorias and now we have further opened up the DLC. So all that's left to do now is just to defeat Manus and Calamite. I'm probably going to hold Calamite till later on because Manus is the actual boss of the DLC. Like, he's the actual one that's, required to beat it. While Calamite is just an optional boss. So I'll probably save him for later when I have more, just... when I just have better stuff, really. Because he's not an easy fight, and I kind of plan on fighting him solo, which is... kind of dumb on my part, but is what it is. Anyway, now we are back in Anor Londo because I wanted to show you what you can make.
Hello, forge I can, strong I am.
I wanted to show you what you can forge with the soul of Artorias. So if you go over here, there it is, the Abyss Sword. Now, oh, sorry, this is not the sword I was thinking of, but yeah, this is the Abyss Sword. This is the sword that Artorias was using. So you only require... Let's see... Wait, is this the right sword? Yeah, it is. Because this is the Great Sword of Artorias. This is the one that requires, Wait, 8... What? What? Hang on. That's not... Why is that in red? I have 24 strength. 18, 20, 20... Oh, sorry. That's, that's comparing the... Never mind. No, sorry, now I know what the issue is here. I'm just looking at it wrong. Anyway, but yes, sorry, the number on the left is actually the requirements of okay. Let me just, I guess, fix what I was... Okay, so... Now, see, this has 8 and 8. That's what I was looking at when it was comparing the numbers, so, yeah. I was a little confused there, because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I know the Great Sword of Artorias requires 24 strength. Anyway, but yeah, see, the Great Sword of Artorias requires 24 strength, 18 dexterity, 20 faith, and 20 magic. It also has a B in magic, a B in a B in faith, as well as double C's in dexterity and strength respectively. Now, the Abyss Sword only scales with strength and dexterity, which is much more favorable, and it also allows you to what do you call it, like sorry, but yeah, it also has a slightly less strength requirement where you only need 22 strength, so it's not too bad. But yeah, all in all, this one is more of a... Like, this one is the more preferred one, but there is one more version of the of Artorias' sword, which is weird, because there's supposed to be, like, so there's 3 versions of his shield. Well, no, sorry, there's only 2 versions, because there's the shield that you find in the that you're gonna find in the DLC, and I'll show you that. And then the second one is the one that you make from his soul, the Great Shield of Artorias, which is a phenomenal shield, I might add. It is one of my favorite shields in this entire game. It's a great shield, it's huge, it blocks everything, it's freaking sweet. But I like the Great Sword better, and I already went through the effort of upgrading the Broken Straight Sword, so yeah. Obviously, that's the one I'm gonna go for. But yeah, it's weird. Oh yeah, and then that's the Great Lord sword. You use Gwyn's soul for that one. But yeah, this one used the Soul Sift. This one uses Soul of Artorias. Hmm. Weird. It's really weird. Oh well. Anyway, but yeah, that's let me just talk to him real. Well, actually, first let me just repair everything, because oh boy. There we go. Now then, let me just talk to him real fast.
You come, I forge. Shiny, shiny. Get shiny from Duke. Forge weapons. Make shiny more happy.
So, that very vague statement he just made, he's talking about the Crystal Ember, which is in the Duke's archives. You don't get access to that until you essentially beat the entire Duke's archives, more or less. It's a pretty cool Ember, though. What do you call it? It allows you to make crystal weapons, which, is interesting in its own way. Let's see. Let's 6, 8, 8. I think I have enough souls to buy this. I mean, I may as well. I'm not really using them for much else. I do like the magic arrows, though. The magic arrows are nice. They are very good. I could buy 58 of them if I wanted to. But I really don't need them, so buy that, that, and that. There we go. Oh, and I have some cash left. Nah, it only lets me get 6. Yeah, because those arrows are 500 a pop. They are not cheap.
Comet soon.
And now, I put the shield away, unfortunately, so I can't really cosplay the entire set, but yes, I know. Now, just look at my equip. Huh. I really thought I thought I'd go higher than that. Let me see, how heavy am I with all this on? Oh wow. It's only like it's basically only like maybe an 11 or 12 difference in weight. Huh. But yeah. Yeah, this armor here. This armor pretty much makes you borderline indestructible kind of thing. Like you can take so much punishment with this thing. Here, let me show you. Alright, so let me just take this ring off and put this one on so I can move better. I mean, look at that. Even this ring increases everything up to like basically 300, but it's not that high of a difference. But still, wow! Even with Havel's ring, it does that didn't change junk. Never mind then. May as well just have the higher defense. Actually, these guys do lightning attacks, so I'll put that ring on. All right, now just watch. I'm gonna let this guy hit me. Look how much damage he's gonna do. Look at that. That is nothing. While I do all the damage. Alright. I'll put this on just so I have even more poise. I mean, look at that. I go to 131. My attacks are now just going to be unblockable. Watch this. Just watch this. Watch him hit me. Look at that. This guy normally takes chunks out of my health. But nothing. Literally nothing. Well, I don't want to get hit with that, though. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but... Well, I mean, it does a fair amount of damage, but I don't want to get... Actually, no, I don't think I'll get stunned. Look at that. Look at that. It's doing nothing. That's right, run away. I hate the fact that I keep hitting his shield. That's what pees me off. There we go. Yeah. This armor It is stupid. It has incredibly high resistances. I mean, look at that. Not even comparable. Not even comparable. The only difference is this one gives me better curse resistance. But that's it. But I mean, look at that. Look at that drop. Look at that drop in defenses. I'm like below 200 for pretty much everything except slash. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't kill that last one. That guy actually hits much harder, so let me just top myself off and... Oh, that's right! This thing gives you like a... Oh wait, no, that's the, never mind. That little gray thing right there is actually, the ring. That increases my poise. The armor doesn't really give you any specific... Okay, that attack still does a fair amount of damage. I wouldn't recommend getting hit by that. That, however, I can get hit with that all day long. I hate your shield, and I'm all out of Estus. Come on. Uh-oh. Yeah. He's probably gonna kill me. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. But yeah, as you can see, this armor is insane. It is particularly good. Alright, let's just homeward bone out of here. This will take me straight back to Elysial. Oh boy. But yeah, it is a particularly good armor set. It's very nice. I like it. Alright. I'm gonna have to buy some more homeward bones later. Okay, so I do want to keep the poise ring on. Let me see. So what's the difference between this and that? Well, a fair amount when I'm two-handing it, but it's fine. This allows me to roll better. Oh, that's right. I am going to require one magic spell. Actually, no, I don't. I could actually do it the cooler way. With this thing. Okay, I'm good. I don't need to waste my magic slot then. Right then. Now, before we head on into the township, there is one NPC that I did mention before. This is the last of the Gwyn's Knights. We've already met the, we've already met two of them. Well, actually, no. Havel is not part of the Knights of Gwyn. I always keep forgetting that. Havel is not part of the Knights of Gwyn. The Knights of Gwyn consist of Hawkeye Go, or Goth, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Go. Hawkeye Go. Like, each one of them actually has a ring. Like, see, I have the Wolf Ring and the Hawk Ring. I would have, you know, and the Leo Ring is also part of the set too. So yeah, see? Yep. Hawkeye Go, Artorias the Abyss Walker, Orenstein, who is the captain of the group. He is the most powerful of them, arguably. And then we have this one here, the only female of the Knights of Gwyn. Now, don't be fooled by her size. She is not in any way human, even though we can't really see her face that well, because that right there, that's actually a porcelain mask. But yes, she is currently paying her respects now to Artorias. So, as I've told you before, you can give Artorias' soul to her, and she will give you her two weapons, Silver Tracer and Gold Tracer. They're both small, short swords. I think they're arguably daggers. And one of them does toxic, the other one does magic damage. I think the silver one does magic damage, and Gold Tracer does toxin. Either way, they're incredibly fast, incredibly nimble, high dex weapons, very powerful. People really like using them in PvP, though I think they mostly use Gold Tracer because of the toxin. It's one of two weapons in the entire game that can do toxin. So yeah. The other one is Nito's sword, which I will show you how to get later on when we return to the catacombs. But yeah. So I think I'm gonna give her the soul, just so I can show you Gold Tracer and Silver Tracer. Because personally, I don't really like the Abyss sword. Not because of any lack in moveset or anything like that, or like its strength, its requirements. Its requirements are actually much less, and it is a superior weapon in every way, shape, or form. I just don't like it aesthetically, so I'm just gonna give her the soul, the soul, so I can get her 2 daggers.
You, is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it? Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it. May the Lord guide thee.
Now, there is another way to get these 2 weapons, and that is you could just kill her. So, if you don't want to give up the soul, but you do want those weapons, then you just kill her. And as a bonus, I think you also get her armor set. I think she has a little more to say.
May the Lord guide thee.
Nope, that's it. Alright, so, might as well show them off. So, here's Gold Tracer. Oh, sorry, no, this thing does bleed. So then maybe it's Silver Tracer that does the toxin. Nope. Nope. Silver Tracer... Yeah, Silver Tracer does magic damage. And... Yeah, they're both magic weapons, so they both deal magical damage. At least no, wait, no, they don't. They don't deal any magic at all. Huh. Wow, I'm misremembering a lot of things here. My apologies. Please disregard everything I just said. Anyway, but they do have high dexterity requirements, as you can see. You need 25 dexterity to wield either of them. Yeah, see? Very small, very nimble. But they are kind of cool. See? They also have that nice little flourish. What do you call it? If you have this in your offhand, you can parry with it, as you can see. This thing parries, it doesn't block. I think you can do it for both of them. Let me see. Yep. No. Interesting. Did they change that? Because normally when you have a weapon in the offhand, in this game all you can do is, oh my goodness, they did. Oh wait, no, there we go. All right. Okay, so those two. Okay, so those two are special. Those two, because normally, see, this is normally what you can do with your L1. When you have a weapon in your offhand, you can still do this, your strong attack, but the fast attack you can't do anymore. You can only block with it. Later games change that so that you're more ambidextrous, but yeah. Anyway. Alright. Actually, no, I want... Yeah, I want that one. Okay, and I can still medium roll. Sweet. Now then. So, can I medium roll with this thing equipped? Yes, I can. Awesome. Alright, now, alright, first things first, let me just... Let's see. Alright. Sorry that there's so little gameplay going on. It's just, there's just so many things I want to show you. Alright. Oh, that's right, it lets me use all 4 at once. They changed that, so now I don't have to individually keep pushing it. Cool. Alright, so you want to be human here for one specific reason, and that's because you get invaded. Alright. Now, as I've stated before, this is definitely a bonfire you want to kindle. There we go. That's 3 bonfires I've kindled so far in this area. Ugh. That's expensive. Anyway, so for here, I'm gonna want this. Well, actually, what I would really want is this ring, but I'll switch to that one after I deal with the invader. Alright, so... Okay. Now, this is the primary enemy type you're going to be meeting here. They're literally just called the bloated heads. The item they drop is literally their head. You can wear it as a helmet. It's kind of creepy. Alright, pick that up. Alright, now there are 2 types of them. There are these guys who are just pure melee attackers, so if you have a really strong shield, then you're pretty golden. Now, they mostly come at you in groups, so you would normally want weapons that can deal with a lot of people at the same time. You know, like this Vinehander's moveset is very applicable for these guys. I think he probably fell off the ledge, which works for me. Alright. Now, the second type we'll be meeting in a second. She's like down there somewhere. This is a shortcut that takes you all the way down to where the boss is, pretty much. More or less. Alright. Now, I think if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure these guys are resistant to magic, so me actually using this weapon is a bad idea. But it's light enough so I can actually use a shield and still medium roll. That's why I like it. Once I get the larger magic ember, I'll be able to make it much more powerful. But right now, the damage it's dealing is adequate enough for my purposes. Yep, there she is. Now, she's a caster. So what you want to do first is get this guy over here, away from her, pound him into oblivion. Alright. Alright, so her... Now she can also drop her head. I think she can also drop her weapon too, that catalyst she has. Alright, but yeah, she's a weirdo. Now, the magic they do, this is dark. This isn't normal magic. So as you can see, fortunately I'm using the Crush Shield, which has an insanely high magic defense. So that's why I'm just taking baby damage. But the thing about this is that dark, it qualifies as both physical and magical damage. So it's hitting 2 of your stats at the same time. So even though this shield is... The reason why it's basically baby damage is for 2 things. One, I have high... You know, I block 100% physical, so already half of its damage is just gone. And then, because this is the second strongest magical defense shield in the game, well, medium shield anyway. I take like no damage, because see, it blocks 80% of the magical side. Now, let me show you what happens when you use a shield that has less magical defense. See, the damage is way more. Oh yeah. Her attacks also do bleed damage, so yeah, it was actually that's right, I forgot. That specific spell she's using, oh wait, no. Sorry, that's because of the shield. I forgot. Never mind. Forget what I just said. Alright, now. Now watch what happens when I use the shield. Now this shield has higher magic defense, but almost no physical defense. See? It only blocks 70. So it's 30 less than the other shields that I was using, but it has higher magic. See? It's essentially comparable to my Crest Shield. The only issue is that, well, it has no stability, so she keeps breaking my guard every single time she does that. Dark magic hits hard. Alright, but enough wasting flasks, enough of the demonstrations. Let's just crush her. Now, be careful when you go into that room. Oh, yeah, that's right, what is it, like, those attacks drain stamina like no tomorrow. So, blocking it is not necessarily advised. Alright, but yeah, that's the reason you don't just want to go into that room. Fortunately, you can hit them right through the wall like I'm doing. Eh. There we go. Great warrior soul. Now, the guy should be invading me any second now. Like, I think he invades you the minute you come right here. Alright, so, as you can see, there's another guy right there. He's gonna come up the stairs as soon as you turn that corner, more or less. Eh. Fortunately, I have all the advantage. Alright. Now then, there's a special item you want to get, which should be like, I think it's like over there on that side of the ledge. So to do that, I gotta jump down. Yeah. So I gotta go up and then jump down. Alright, so up we go. There he is. And he's right behind you, too. Alright, so don't fight him there. For the love of God, do not fight him there. Fight him over here, where you're much safer. Alright, so obviously they're gonna chase you. Now, if you're lucky, you can get them to fall down that hole. Yeah, well. Alright, that other guy leashed, but I don't know if Chester shouldn't have leashed. Alright, he's an archer, so he's not going to really move that much. Whatever. There. His attacks deal a lot of damage, too. Alright. So... as you can see, yep. That's why you want the, that's why you want the bleed ring on, because he does laceration damage with those daggers of his. He also has a lot of health, and I think he's actually resistant to magic. And he does a lot of damage with that crossbow because it's a heavy crossbow. And so I'm safe here because he can't hit me. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to this thing. No, actually no. Yep. I'm gonna see what fire does to him. Yeah, that little flourish of his is no joke. Ow. Yeah. There we go. Ugh, that still didn't even do that much damage. So annoying. As you can see, he fires really fast. It's kind of unfair, really. He's nimble as all hell. Yeah, those daggers are his. You can actually bot. Well, there we go. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Done. Whew. I hate fighting that guy. Alright. Alright. So now that's taken care of. Switch back to this. I wasted so many flasks on him. Anyway, so what? You kind of want to jump down there. You know, obviously to get that at that item. It's not particularly that hard. There you go. Soul Brave Warrior. Alright. Ah. Hello, little buddy. Whatever. I can get him later. He's not really that important. Anyway, now then. Alright, so the only way to get back down is pretty much to jump down there. Well, I mean, sort of. Not really. Let's see. So, first I'm gonna go this way, though. Yep, there's another one. Now, they do have a physical attack that she was just about to do. Look at this. Look at those proportions, man. That arm is ridiculously huge. Alright. Now, there's like 2 more of it. Yep. Oh, that's why you don't want to get hit with that. But yeah, I'd say there's 2 of them in here. This is why this room sucks. It's really hard. Alright. Alright, so now that Chester's is gone, I'm gonna switch over to this. So my magic defense is better. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna block them. This time I'm just gonna go straight for them. And they killed me. That's the issue with that room. You die so fast. Alright. Alright, so I'm just gonna call it for now. In the next episode, we're gonna go down there and finish that place off. Okay, so until next time, though, this is Mega Wizard 79 bidding you all adieu.